Hello everyone. Hello. How's everybody doing today? I got it on the first shot today. Doing good. Camera's working. Looking good. Super excited. Super excited. Welcome in Pokide. Welcome in Daniel. Welcome in Emperor. I appreciate you all being in here. Thank you so much for starting it off fun and awesome. I appreciate you. I see all kinds of sauces in the background. I've got this stuff here, and then all the stuff up top is actually liquor, so. Yes. And then here's the pasta maker right over here on the side. So yeah, we'll change exactly. We'll change the camera angles a little bit when we need to. But thank you all so much for coming in, and happy Friday. Good to see you here. Welcome in, Merrick. Good to see you. How are you today? Good. We'll hang out a little bit and then we'll get started cooking. How is everybody's Friday going so far? Hopefully it's been going well. Welcome in, Mom. Good to see you in here. How are you today? Man, everybody's coming in quick today. I love it. Coming in hot. I am digging it for sure. Yes, so like I said, happy Friday. Thank you all so much for coming in and spending your Friday evening / afternoon with me. Let's fix that. Got a weird spot on this over there. Sorry, there we go. Here, I'll let you see the pasta maker the whole time. Gonna put this thing to work today. It's about time. It's been sitting here for a little bit. Gonna crank it, I'm gonna make it. Any fun plans for this weekend? I got pizza and a drink. I'm happy. That's good. Pizza and a drink, you can never go wrong there for sure. About as well as I thought I would be. How's your back doing? I hope it's feeling a little bit better, but I know you've been hurting. Really hope it gets better, because back pain's no joke. Oops, I went the wrong way. Sorry. Gotta get the bubble level. Gotta get the bubble right in the middle. I have crisps. Nice. I'm about to, well, not about to. I'm going to have some pasta here soon and some garlic bread. Pretty excited for it. This is going to be a little bit of a long stream, I'm predicting. We'll see how long it goes, because I have to make the pasta. I'll make it right here on the countertop, and then we got to let it rest for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to start the sauce, and then that's got to cook for at least 30 minutes to an hour. But that'll give me plenty of time to roll out the pasta and everything. It's going to be pretty cool. Wish I had a pasta maker. Love homemade pasta. It's so good. If you've never had homemade pasta, it's so much better. So much better than the box pasta. But there's nothing wrong with box pasta either. That's for sure. That's for sure. So yep. We'll wait a smidgen longer, and then we'll get going. It's better for now. Had back pain since high school due to wrestling. Eesh, goodness. Welcome in, Steel Megatron. How are you? Good to see you in here. Your shirt looks really good. Thank you. It's my my chef coat. I like it. It's got the chef and with chefery on it, you know. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so maybe we can go ahead and start with some veg prep while people keep coming in, and then from there we'll start making the pasta. I'm really, really excited. Been waiting for this moment for a while. Nice, pretty nice, sharp. Thank you for the lurk, Steel. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Nice and sharp. Don't have much veg prep today. We got an onion, and we got a lot of garlic. Got 5 heads of garlic for the I can never say it right the first time. I've got to say it through my mind like 5 or 6 times. Arrabiata. I can never say it right the first time. And then I've got a couple for garlic bread. Let me see if I update this. I did. Homemade pasta with homemade Arrabiata sauce. I said it right the first time. Holy crap. I'm pretty pumped. Got my garlic press here. This is the best garlic press ever. It really is. It's pretty cool looking. Like you can knock somebody out. 1 second. Oh, cool. Hate getting those text messages. All right, so let me go ahead and name the camera down a smidge. Welcome in, Slowpoke. How are you? Good to see you in here. I got a half-filled Gatorade here. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the shout out. So let's go ahead and get going here. Just a smidge. Oh my goodness, look who it is. Blitz Llama. How have you been? So good to see you here. Thank you for the 10 months. Goodness gracious, I can't believe it. So good to see you in here. I love that emote. Welcome in, Christian. How are you today? Good to see you. Hope you've been doing all right. I'm here in the background, kind of, while I lay in bed. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. So good to see you. I'm good. I am good. Pretty pumped for today. I'm happy to see you. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate you. Aunt Rona is kicking my butt. It's going around like nobody's business right now. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I feel like it's a little loud. Dad went to get us subs from the place that makes them in front of Lowe's. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, welcome in, your boy Godspeed. How are you? Good to see you in here. Man, of course I've missed you. I've missed you too, Blitz. It's really, really good to see you in here. Means a lot. How long have you been a chef for, if you don't mind me asking? I've been in the industry for about 10 years. It's been a fun 10 years. Yes. All right. So, I'm gonna try and keep up with chat and try and keep up with veggies too. Let me move the trash can closer first. I just got onion paper all over the floor. Of course, we're gonna start off with Blitz's favorite onions. Is there anything I missed before I get going? Yes, all right, here we go. Onions, pog. I love me some onions. So I was debating on whether or not to use the whole onion in the sauce or not, but we will see how much it is, or how much onion it makes. Well, it's 1 onion, so it should be enough, but I don't want to do too much, if that makes sense. Onion gate. Oh, it's been a while since I've heard that. It's been a while. All right, I'll cut this bad boy in half. Red onions for the win. Red onions are really good. I don't discriminate on any onion. I love red onions, green onions, yellow onions, sweet onions, pearl onions. What other kind of onions? Oh yes, grilled, so good. I totally agree with you on that. Goodness. All right, so things it's been a while. I almost did it, but I didn't. Also, your new panels are absolute fire. Match the whole theme so well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm pretty excited how that turned out. It's super cool. All right, onion time. So let me dice this bad boy up real fast. I'm going to do kind of a medium to small dice, nothing too crazy. And I like to do it this way. The other way, I hold my knife like this. Oops, I got onion paper on me. Hold your knife like this, get a good nice grip on it. There we go. And then I always cut the roots and the tops off, and then of course I peel it. Because I've said this story before, but the one time I tried to do it the fancy way, where they like slice into it like this, and then they do this thing, and then they slice it. I sliced into my thumb really bad once, and I haven't done it since then. So Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. This way works pretty good. It's not the best, but at least my thumb won't be sliced open. Knock on wood. All right. Here from Soothing Shops from Sheffrey. You know, funny thing is right before stream, I had an open spot for sound alerts. And I was like, I watched a little bit of South Park today, and I was like, you know what? And I thought of you, Slowpoke. I tried to look to see if Stream Elements had or sound alerts had the kids saying, "Hey chef," they do, but there's cuss words and stuff following it, so I didn't get it. But I really wanted it, so I did. My name is Jeff instead. I hope that's okay. I feel like that's a pretty decent alternative. I think. This onion's killing me, man. It's falling apart. Okay, there we go. Some of that was the really thin piece that looks weird, if you know what I mean. If you've ever cut up an onion, you know what I mean. All right. This is a strong onion. Well, you can always make your own. I could make my own. That's a good point. I could definitely do that. Maybe I will definitely look into that. All right, onions cut up. Oh, goodness. I'm not crying, you're crying. All right, onions all cut up, ready to go. Gonna saute that later. So I'm gonna do a little bit, something that's not traditional. I will be crisping up some pancetta for some topping, and also I wanna use that fat to cook the onions and the garlic. Pretty excited for it. Pancetta is, for those of you who don't know, it's bacon, of course, but it's uncured. It's really good, and I already got a pre-diced one. I kind of cheated a little bit, but hey, you know, it works. You need a paper towel counter. I know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cloth towels around me too, and I always go to the paper towels for some reason. I go through them like nobody's business. It's a bit ridiculous if you ask me. I'm gonna do something really quick here too now. I'll wait. All right, so let me go ahead and do the garlic. Here's my 5 heads or cloves of garlic here. Actually, it's 4, but they're big boys. They're big boys. So we will just do the 4. Paper towel count 1. Welcome in, Georgie. How are you? Good to see you here. Everybody's coming in. I appreciate you all so much. How has your day been going? Crushing up some garlic now. Good timing, good timing. Yes. Thank you for the shout outs, Pokey. I appreciate you. Don't know what looks better, the food or you, Chef and Jeffrey. Oh, Daniel, thank you, thank you. Tee. All right, garlic is being pressed. We're looking good. Drinking my tea. Hopefully I'll learn how to cook eventually. Hey, come to the right place. Hopefully. Hopefully you'll learn something today. Daniel bricked up. The way he said tea. You gotta do it that way. There's no other way. Except for the way I just did it. I did it a different way again. All right, garlic. Poof. Super garlicky. Imagine that. So that's for the sauce. And then these 2 heads here are going to be for the garlic bread. We're going to make homemade garlic bread. Super excited. Well, I'm not making the bread itself, but I've got an Italian loaf here from good old Food Lion. I'm going to cut it in half and smother it. Well, not smother it. I'm going to smear some butter and some olive oil with garlic and oregano and all that good stuff, you know. It's going to be good. Okay, more garlic. Super strong garlic. Oh man, my face is right there in the thingy thing. I apologize. Let me, is that a little bit better? Oh, but y'all want to see the cutting board. Never mind. All right, garlic is pressed. Veggies hitting hard today. They are potent, man. BRB. All right, Daniel, thank you, thank you. Hopefully whatever you're doing goes well. All right, so that's pretty much all the veg prep. I'm not gonna cut up the basil or the oregano. I'm just gonna tear it because it'll look rustic and authentic. Let me get the garlic out of my garlic press though, because once it dries up, it's hard to get out. Tret, welcome in. How are you? Just about to head off to bed, but thought I would stop by and lurk. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much. El Manano, no freaking way. No freaking way. How have you been? Groucho, welcome in. We were just talking about you the other day, El Manano. That is so funny. I'm glad to see you here. Well, welcome in, Groucho. How are you? Whew, goodness. Oh, Andy's coming in with the biddies. Dude, I appreciate you so much. See, I'm gonna use the towel this time. No more paper towel counter. Yes, thank you for the shout outs. Please, please, please. I'm also gonna do this one real quick. Oops, I gotta. Groucho, thank you so much. There we go. Whew, thank you all so much. And Pokey Day, I'm gonna get ready and do your shout out too. Yes, thank you all for the shout outs. Thank you so much for coming in with all the love, the biddies. I appreciate you so much. Cashew, did it play? I don't remember hearing it. But also, I am talking a lot, so there's that too. I got the music. I hope your Cashew played. If not, that's the best I can do. It wasn't too bad, if you ask me. I don't know. All right, veg prep is done. Now it's time for the dirty work. I'm gonna go ahead and put on an apron though. I'm gonna make sure my countertop is dry. It didn't play, that's weird. Then let me do this real fast. I don't want anybody getting points. Whoa. El Manano, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Steel Megatron. I appreciate that. Steel Megatron, that's really awesome. I appreciate that so much. All right, let's put this on so I don't completely coat my chef coat in flour. Thank you. Grab a beer or make a drink. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now. What was I gonna do with that towel? I don't know. So I just found this really good sounding beer that I wanted to try yesterday. So we're gonna do that one. Went to Trader Joe's yesterday and they had an orange rosemary sour. So really excited to try this, 5%. It's Dirty Bull Brewing Company, which I'm assuming, yep, it's out of Durham, North Carolina. So that should be a pretty good one, hopefully. Fingers crossed, it's a good one. We shall see. We shall see. Cheers. That's really good. I'm trying to get the rosemary. I'm trying to find it. I definitely get the sour, definitely get the orange, but I'm trying to find the rosemary. Trying to find it. It's good either way. I will take that. All right, countertop is dry. So I'm literally gonna plop the dough and flour all over the countertop. Got my trusty bench scraper here. This thing. That way I can scrape stuff off of the counter. I disinfected once, disinfected twice. Welcome in, Jono, welcome in. Good to see you here, sir. Here we go. How are you? Good to see you today. We're just about to start making the pasta. I appreciate you being here. How is your day going? Good stuff. So, the flour we will be using today, semolina flour, made from Durham wheat. It says it's for superb pasta, so we're gonna test this out. Good luck touching the mouse when that starts I'm telling you, I know. The mouse is not going to be able to be touched, for sure. There we go. So I need 3 cups of this flour. Let's see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. It's got a nice semi-fine texture. It's going to make a good, robust noodle. Pretty excited. All right, I need 3 cups of flour. Let me grab the measuring cup. Where did I put it? Did I put it in here? I did. Oh, yes, Merrick is here too. All of the love. All right, so Masterman Mama, welcome in. Good to see you here. How have you been today? We're about to start making the pasta. I did the veg prep already. So I've got my semolina pasta here. I'm gonna try and do this right. Hopefully I don't offend anybody today. I don't think I will. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. All right, so there's 2 cups. We're gonna need 1 more. So I'm gonna pour this right in the center. And then I need 1 more cup. Thank you for the follow. Hazel? I'm gonna call you Hazel. Welcome in, thank you, I appreciate you. How are you today? Groucho Gang Unite, yes. Whoa, there's a hair floating through the air. Somebody get this man the hype train he deserves. It is okay. If it doesn't make it, it is totally fine. It is totally fine. All right, here's the other cup. So now we got 3 cups of flour out onto the countertop. Let me grab the eggs. I forgot to grab those out of the fridge. So let me grab those real fast. I've got 2 in here. I need 2 out of here. All right, so we need 4 eggs. Welcome in, Solomon. How are you? Good to see you in here. Welcome in, Hazel. Hi there. Awesome to see the pasta techniques. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I really hope it doesn't disappoint. Should be fun. Hope it should be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my well right in the center. Here, let me get this camera a little bit. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. I think I already said that, but it really is. So you're gonna make like a volcano right in the center and make a big crater there. So this is the recipe that is directly off of the back of this bag. So I'm assuming it's gonna be good. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted sub, Day. I appreciate that so much. Appreciate it. Whew. Y'all give me warm fuzzies. All right, so I got 2 brown eggs and 2 white eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and crack them and I'm gonna beat them a little bit in the measuring cup. That way that process starts to begin. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you for the sub, Masterman Mama, and there's the hype train. Y'all are insane. I appreciate you so much. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for the biddies. Did not expect this tonight whatsoever. Thank you all so much for all of the, here we go. Thank you so much for all the love and the hype. I appreciate it a lot. Go ahead and whisk my egg up a little bit. And I'm gonna pour it right into the center. I might need a little bit of a bigger well here. Well, well, well. And now, yes, the Titanic flute. I love that thing so much. Thank you for the biddies, Pokey Day. Thank you so much. Need 4 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna eyeball it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is risky looking right now. I'm scared. If the egg goes all over the place, just turn away for a second. I'll clean it up and we'll come back, okay? I need cold water. The water's warm. The water's fine. All right, so let's do 4 tablespoons of water too. Whew. Look at this. I'm gonna bring you down here just so you can see this. I'm making fettuccine Alfredo. Daniel, damn it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the biddies, Masterman Mama. Look at how close this is. I'm scared. I'm scared to move this. Daniel, I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you. See, we had a blowout. I knew it was going to happen, but that's okay. We'll get it before it becomes an issue. I was going to throw the flour on top of it, and we'll start mixing it. I knew this was going to make a mess, but it's okay. That's just part of the fun of this whole deal. Caught it before it hit the floor, you know? So once I get this all combined and mixed up, chaos, I'm telling you, it's escalated quickly. But see, we contained it again. It's all back into one little area. Now my hands are all floury, semolina floury. I love watching people cook. See, this is the kind of stuff that makes it fun when there's little errors like this. So I'm gonna keep mixing it up, keep combining it. I'm gonna squeeze it together. It's gonna start off a little bit dry from what I read. Welcome in, Yori. How are you? Sorry I missed you. So sorry. Hope you've been having a good day. Thank you so much for coming in. Arrived in a hype train. Yeah, you did. You arrived in the hype train to Chefry's Kitchen. All right, see, things are coming together nicely here. It says if it's a little bit dry, add more water. And if it's a little wet, add in some more flour. Thank you for the biddies, Masterman Mama. I appreciate it so much. It's coming together, you guys. And like I said, once it does come together, I've got to knead it for 10 minutes. So who needs a gym when you make homemade pasta? That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a workout. See, look at this. We're going places, you guys. Getting things done. I can count for you. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. I can never ever tell if it's too dry at first, because once you mix it, okay. I think I might need a smidgen of water because I didn't measure it completely. I can't count. I know, I did some research on that, and I am intrigued as well to see how it turns out. I think it's going to be a little coarse, and the noodle itself is going to be a little bit dense, but I think it'll be good. All right, looks like that little bit of water is what we needed. Because, get it? You get it? I didn't mean to do that. You get it? All right, so I guess we can start counting now with the 10 minutes. Got it. All right, here we go. So now I'm just gonna sit here and just keep doing this for 10 minutes. We can chit chat, and I can look at chat now. Not gonna lie, I didn't get it. When I'm kneading the dough right now. So that's, yeah, there you go, there you go. It's a different kind of knead. I can already tell this pasta's gonna have some bite to it. But it's gonna be good. But you can see how it's really come together now. The point of kneading it is you're developing gluten in it. And that makes it get that little bit of a bite so you can get an al dente cook on your pasta. And also gives it texture. That's Pog. Yep, I am. I'm feeling it. Thank you for the alert, Groucho. Thank you so much for the hype train, you guys. I appreciate it all so much. I did not expect that whatsoever today. But I'm not upset. 9 more minutes. 4 subs, 595 bits. Look at you guys go. Are you laughing at me? Oh. I'm gonna break this countertop. I'm putting a lot of pressure on this bad boy. Oh, I forgot to put the salt in it. We can still work that in real quick. I'll just sprinkle it on top and I'll knead it in. Gotta switch arms. I can feel it in my, I want to say pecs, but I don't have pecs. My pectoral muscles. Another one. Relatable. Look at how this has really come together. It's looking like pasta dough now. Super happy. It's not impossible. Yes, you got a conductor badge. That's awesome. Look at it. It's the best badge. It is an awesome badge. Jeez, bro. Oh yeah, Daniel's got it too. Look at it, it's a cute little train. So happy this is coming together, right? I think the person who does the gifted subs and then the person who does the bits get a train. Oh, I love it. Nice. I bet your dish tonight will make those pre-made brands look like a bunch of impastas. Won't buy those subs again. They were just okay. High fives, conductors. Solomon, please. I love it too. I love puns. Good night, Chefin' with Cheffery Poke Day. Thank you so much for stopping in, El Mañano. I appreciate you for being here. It means a lot. I hope you have a good night's sleep. This is coming together nicely, man. So proud, Solomon. I'm afraid for that counter, I know. This poor counter is getting a lot of weight pushed down on it. As it collapses, right? Almost there. How much longer do we have? I think I started at 27, didn't I? So we're halfway there? Oh man. I love that one, Solomon. That's a good one. So anybody got any fun plans this weekend? I gotta work tomorrow and Saturday or Sunday from 1 to 9:30. So there's that. Class prep, yeah, you got a lot of class prep to do. Anybody streaming? I know Groucho is gonna be doing her Jackbox stream tomorrow night. at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 7 p.m. here, if I do my math correctly. Apartment viewing, whoop. Oh, you're streaming tomorrow morning? That's awesome. Hype, or Pog, excuse me. Math master. Sometimes. Shiny hunting again? That's awesome. Wonder if you have as luck as much. 3:30 left. We're getting there. I wonder if you have as much luck as Daniel had today. He killed it today. Daniel did so good. He really did. It was a good stream. This poor countertop. Anything else going on this weekend? I've got Pano and Woy guys home tonight, so there's that. I got my roommates home tonight, so I'm not cooking for just myself tonight. That's good. Goodness gracious, is it ever gonna end? There's the fart. 6 shiny Psyducks in one stream. Let's go. That would be insane. 2 minutes left. Yes, we're almost there. Probably gonna take Dad to the car show tomorrow. Cool, cool. Hope y'all enjoy that. It's been a few years since I've been to that. Hunting Ponita tomorrow? That's pretty cool. Almost there, you guys. We're almost there. All of a sudden, it got warmer in the apartment for some reason. I have no idea why. I broke the chain at 30 yesterday. So close. Dang. I think it's to 40, right? Usually. Oh, you're playing offline. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, 40. Geez, so close. Alright, should be no dry or cracked edges. Alright, so let me put in a little bit water left. A little bit more water. Needs to have a little bit more wetness to it. Because if it's too dry, once you run it through the pasta maker, it'll break up. You don't want that. So there we go. I think it's got a better feeling to it now. Do you usually stream on the weekends? I don't actually. Usually I take the weekends just to hang out and chill after work. I think we did it, you guys. Alright, on a clean work surface, I already did that, okay. Knead for 10 minutes or until dough is smooth and elastic. I would say it's pretty elastic. Wrap dough in towel and let it rest for 20 minutes. Alright, so let's do that. I'm gonna flatten it and soften it up, or round it out a little bit. So now I will let it sit, and we will get the, I think it still might be a little too dry, I don't know. It's been so long since I've made it, so not 100% sure. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look too stretchy. I kind of want to add a little bit more to it. Make it a little bit more moist. I know that's a terrible word to use. Just wondering, as I do love to make more streams, really enjoying this. That's awesome, thank you. Geez, the flowers. That's looking better, actually. It's getting more smooth. Let me clean off the counter too. There we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on the counter. Oh, I sealed it up. Unbelievable. So if this doesn't go 100% as planned, that's fine. You always learn from mistakes. And I do have a box of pasta in the fridge, or not the fridge, the pantry. Yeah. Hands washed. We'll let it rest. Good deal. Now let me cover it with plastic wrap. Oops. I feel like everybody does that with plastic wrap. Wow, I suck at plastic wrapping. Start over. If you hear Animal Crossing in the background, that is because, yes, it is being played, but not by me. Man, I suck at plastic wrap. It's a struggle, man. So what made you want to become a chef? Well, I did like cooking with my mom. Sorry, there we go. Let's get the camera angle back up. There we go. Welcome in, Adventure Owl. Appreciate you being here. Yes, Daniel did some gifted subs. I appreciate it a lot. Well, welcome in. How are you today? At this point, if the flour is still a little bit dry by the time it's done resting, then I will... Music is loud? Ooh, goodness, it is. Sorry. It was... My earbud was partially out of my ear. I apologize. Thank you for saying that. Yes. Deserve the gifted sub. So here's our flour ball here, or our dough ball here. Gonna let that rest. And now we were gonna start the sauce. I'm doing well, almost done with the work day. How are you? I'm doing good. Just had my workout, needing that pasta dough out, but you know, we're good now. We're good. Yeez, man. I'll tell you what. I fill up the dishwasher a little bit. Dismissed saying my hellos. Well, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. As always, it's always a pleasure. So pasta time. Sauce time. Jeez, I need to get my life together. So I've got some San Marzano tomatoes in the can. So this is a pretty traditional thing to do when you're making a sauce. So yeah, they're peeled already. So make sure you get them peeled. Man, my camera, I can't get it leveled today. There we go. But I'm gonna squeeze them into the pot once I saute the onions and garlic a little bit. So now what I'll do is I'll start warming up this pot, the sauce pot, and then we'll throw in the pancetta and go from there. Love the Fallout design. Thank you, thank you. This was actually a gift from one of my friends that was in chat earlier. I don't know if he still is, but Steel Megatron. Appreciate it. Doing great, I'm doing great. How's everybody else doing? There we go, pancetta. Yum. Love me some pancetta. All right, on a lightly floured surface. All right, cool, yeah, we're looking good. What are you drinking? I haven't been able to pay close attention because I'm making dinner too. Awesome. This is what I've got today. It is a rosemary orange sour by Dirty Bull in Durham. It's a good beer. Tastes good. Tastes very good. Yes, I do love me a good sour, that's for sure. Sour beer is delicious. I'm gonna turn on the vent because it might get a little smoky in here. I'm happy to hear that. I am too. Going to get pizza soon, so I can't complain. Fair enough. Pizza's always a good thing to go get. Oh yes, sexy sax. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, I really hope this dough turns out. I'm a little nervous. Are they noodles yet? Nope. This is where we're at. That's the dough ball. It's resting. It's sleeping. Thank you so much for popping back in. Gonna start making the sauce now. Homemade pasta, that's exciting. I'm nervous because I just hope it runs through the machine right. So let me show you how this machine works while we're waiting for the pot to heat up. So you've got, this right here is the roller. So you have the settings here. This is the widest setting. Then you can go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the smallest one you can go to, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to go to probably 6, I think, for the thickness. And then right here you have a fettuccine cutter, and then right here is a spaghetti cutter. So you'll put this in right here, sorry, and then you'll crank it, obviously, to make it go through, and then you can pick whichever pasta cutter you want. It's really cool. It was a good Christmas present in my opinion. Still here, still working. I appreciate it, Steele. I thank you so much for working and lurking. Hashtag don't get fired. But yes, it's a lot of fun, and I've been doing this a lot lately because it's just fun to do. All right, let's check the pot. The pot's getting pretty hot now, so we'll get ready and throw that in. I'll be working and lurking as well, yes. Hashtag don't get fired. I appreciate the working and chatting. Cheers to you guys. And gals, sorry. That is a really good beer. Ew, the drain looks gross. It's got flour and chunky bits all in it. Oh, one thing that I haven't been doing a lot lately is I've been trying to get more active in my Discord again. So if anybody wants to try out my Discord, please feel free. Jeffrey's Kitchen. I haven't posted recipes in quite a long time. Love the hashtag cheers. Is that a hashtag if I do it that way? I don't know, whatever. But no problem. There's that. If you would like to join, please do. I'll probably start posting recipes again soon, but I've got this many. So if you've ever seen anything that I've cooked and you would like the recipe for, DM me or whatever, and I can send it to you because I've written down every single recipe that I've done on stream. And the pot smells hot now. So let me do this real quick. Let me bring you on over. Got to go around, just join. Thank you so much, Daniel. I've got a 16-foot long USB cable here. Let me bring over my phone since I can be away from the laptop. I'm going to go eat some dinner, so leave you on alert. See you everyone later. Thank you so much for popping in, Solomon. I appreciate it. Let me get you, it's hot. Let me cool it down just a smidge. Let me get you elevated off of the countertop so you can see into the pot. The pots and stuff. Just narrow up the base here on the Gorilla Pod. Aim you down a smidge. And hope that it doesn't fall, ooh, like that. The GoPro's a little top heavy. Man, y'all are drunk. Get it together. There we go. Almost not falling over and stuff. I'm gonna move this a little bit more this way just in case it decides to fall over again. Here we go. Pancetta in. Listen to the sizzles. Finally cooking something. So all of this is going to be is so I can saute the garlic in the onion and fat that has flavor. Not saying that olive oil doesn't. The dough has been resting for 8 minutes now. I should have made a countdown clock for that. But yeah, let me grab a spatula. There we go, there's one right here. Gonna render the fat out, get these nice and crispy, and there'll be a little nice meat garnish on top of the pasta and the sauce. There we go. So we got our onions ready, got our garlic ready. I'm gonna go ahead and open the tomato cans while we're waiting for that to render out. Like I said, I'm gonna crush the tomatoes by hand at first, and then I'm gonna use the spatula to crush it the rest of the way. I would not use anything metal in a non-stick pan because you will scrape it up, and then you don't want to eat that stuff. It's not good for you. Just an FYI. There we go. Cans are open. Yes, thank you so much for the follow, Luna. I appreciate you being here. Sorry I pause when I read people's names for the first time. I want to make sure I say it right. But how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So hyped to see some familiar / new faces in here. And as you can see on the top of the screen there, where is it? Can I do it right today? Nope, that's too far. Up here. Once we get to 500 followers, I will be doing another 12-hour stream. Pretty pumped about that. The last one was a super success. It was the first week in September. And for breakfast, I did a chorizo and spinach frittata, which turned out really delicious in my opinion. Then for lunch, I did a carne asada pizza. Dinner, I did Mexican chicken adobo, I think it was. And then for dessert, I did a Mexican chocolate brownie. It was so good. Let me know if the music gets too loud. I will happily turn it down for you. And here's what it's looking like in this pot. Oh, you can't see it. There you go, you got all the crispiness going on. It smells really good in here. I love the smell of pancetta or bacon. Stove cam, yes. I want a stove cam. It'll happen one of these days, I promise. It's looking good. And then this pot's empty right now. This one's gonna be for the pasta water. Oh, while I was shopping yesterday for stream, my sister and I came across this. So this is what I'm gonna use for the spice. It's an Italian bomba hot pepper sauce. It's fermented crushed Calabrian chili peppers. It's got some interesting flavor to it, and it tastes pretty damn good. I'm pretty excited to try it. Are those pomegranates? I don't have any pomegranates. I wish I did, because they're delicious. Are you Italian? I am not. Trader Joe's is one of the best places to go, if you can go. I know at some places it's probably super stupid busy. Our pancetta's getting nice and crispy now. We're well on our way here. The pasta's been resting for 11 minutes. We're getting there, you guys. We're doing things. We're making great strides here. Now let me find a landing place for this pancetta. I'm gonna put it into this bowl here with some paper towel in it so it absorbs the fat that I don't want. 13 minutes, yep. I know Arrabiata very well. Well, if you have any pointers, please feel free to give them, because this will be my first time ever making it, and I kind of found a recipe on the internet, and hopefully it turns out okay. But that is really awesome. So what is your traditional way of making it, if you don't mind me asking? I've got San Marzano tomatoes. I'm gonna put fresh basil, oregano, garlic, onions. What else do I got? Chili flake. Thank you, Skaos. Welcome in. How are you today? Good to see you in here. And then this pancetta is just going to be a garnish, like I was saying. But I wanted flavorful fat to cook it with. Yes, thank you for the shout out. Super, super pumped. Oh, also, once I roll out the pasta, I've got my pasta drying rack here. It looks pretty cool. I broke 2 of them because I was impatient and couldn't figure it out. But the rest of them are fine. So we're good. Yes, everybody is rolling in here today. I appreciate it a lot. It's so awesome to see people showing their beautiful faces in here. Ooh, goodness. I got popped. Fancy seeing you here. So let's see how that looks. See, yeah, we're getting nice and crispy here. So let's get, I'm gonna get a slotted spoon to fish this out with. That way the grease will fall off. Just a tip, lots of chili, yes. I've got crushed red pepper over there, and I've got the fermented Calabrian chilies. So I think we're gonna get nice and spicy, which is what I want. I want it to have a nice kick. Yes, stir the pomegranates. I see what you think. I mean, for sure, I could see this looking like pomegranate seeds. All right, so I think we're looking nice and crispy. Take them out a smidge before you think they're completely done, because they crisp up a little bit more while they're sitting. Mod Squad, heck yes. We have the power. I appreciate you all being here. And also cook more pancetta than you think you're gonna need because of snacks. High fives and mod. So there's your pancetta. I'm gonna let that sit off to the side. I'm gonna put it out of sight so I don't keep eating it. So let's go ahead and throw in the onion. I don't know how much onion I'd necessarily want. So we'll do about half of this for now. I think half will be good. Now I'm gonna let this cook for a few minutes. Sorry, high fives and keeps the hands away from the ban button for now. I know there's been a few people in here that have had to be banned. Bots aside, only person I've ever had to ban is from my channel so far. I've had a few trolls come in for sure. I banned them myself when that happened. It sucked. They were meanie heads. They were mean to me, they were mean to Yori. I think I've banned one person proper. I think you have too, I really do. I think so. Let's stare at him when he comes out. Yes, next step is the tomato sauce. I'm cooking the onions down just a smidge. Jeez, timed out for 90,000 minutes. That's a whole new level right there. That's impressive, if I do say so myself. Good? Are you getting a snacky snack? He's hungry. Yes, there was a sexist dick. Or was that in your chat? Oh yeah, in your chat. I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah, it really does suck that people are like that. I don't understand why people even think that that's okay to do. It's not right. Said there's, wow. Wow. What a jerk. I don't get why. I just still will never understand why people do that shit. Oh, I cussed. My bad. I didn't mean it. Gratchel will show him. Yes, she will. Might play zombies with Clayton, Joey, and Tyler tonight. That is awesome. I'll definitely send you some clips. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I miss playing zombies. I'm gonna let that go a little bit more. And I'll get ready and throw in the garlic. So let me show you what's going on in here. Get it in the light. Good things happen, and there's a couple chunks of pancetta left in there, but the onions are sweating, which is a fancy term for cooking, but you're not caramelizing them. So they're gonna become translucent. And now I will plop in my garlic, and then we will let this cook for just a few. And then we will start putting in the tomatoes. And if we need tomato paste, I've got that on the side as well. Now is when it's gonna really start smelling really good. Do you have any meal advice for fussy eaters? I'm often reluctant to try new things. I would definitely say for sure try it, and if you don't like it, then you know you don't like it. But you don't know you don't like something unless you try it. So always remember that for sure. I've tried seafood so many different ways, and I just cannot do it. I cannot eat seafood. I don't like shrimp, I don't like fish, I don't like lobster, I don't like any of it. I've tried it all different times, different ways. I just can't. It's a shame, I know, but hey, it is what it is, right? Tis what it is. What kind of pasta did you make? I used semolina flour, all semolina flour. I hope it's gonna turn out okay, but I know it's more of a coarse grind on it, so hopefully it turns out okay. I followed the directions on the back of the bag, so if it's a little off, then they drunk. I'm gonna write them and let them know that they are off. But I do have some AP flour that I'm gonna use to coat everything with, so hopefully that'll incorporate it a little bit better. I'm gonna make fettuccine. A nice, decent sized pasta that'll hold onto the sauce real nice. The eyeballing though. There we go. All right. Whew, it's getting warm in here, guys. Actually, I'm just gonna pour the tomatoes in here in just a second. I'm not gonna crush them by hand like I was going to. Let me not be dumb and let me use something to open this can up. Ooh, that sounded intense. See, bench scrapers are better for more than scraping benches. All right, so it's been 20 minutes for the dough, the pasta dough so far.
My name is Jeff.
Welcome in, Jessica Kurz. How are you? Good to see you in here, sister. I'm gonna drink some beer to you. Cheers. Sorry to disappoint, Chef, but I'm going to pick up some Thai food instead of making pasta. Totally okay, Jono. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate it so much. All right, so I got a little bit of color on the garlic, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the tomatoes now, so I can stop them from cooking and crisping up so much. Thai pasta, ooh, I love me some Thai food though. My favorite thing to get is, I usually get drunken noodles, or it's also called pad ki mao on the menu. Those are my absolute favorite. Well, welcome in, Positively Jessica. How are you today? I know we talked a little bit earlier. Oh, shoot, you're right. Earth Jessicas, I apologize for that. Yes, thank you for the shout out. How was work today? I was off today. I have been chilling at home, popping into people's streams. I lurked in a few streams today. I chatted in a few streams today. Gotta share the love, you know? Gotta support the friends and the squad. So I'm gonna keep mashing this up a little bit.
My name is Jeff.
I don't think I'm doing anything to the tomatoes at this point. So let me switch to a more rigid utensil here. Thanks, work was hard because I didn't feel the wall, but it's okay. Oh no. Let's be gentle with this to not scrape the coating on the pot. Well, oops, my bad. You're not feeling well, that is right, that is right. I'm gonna take them and I'm actually gonna squish them on the side of the pot.
So good and tasty.
You work tomorrow? I do work tomorrow. Gonna be busy because it's the weekend. This already looks good by itself. There we go. Good things happening in here. I'm gonna let them cook down a little bit. When they become softer, we'll be able to crush them a little bit more. So let me go ahead and add in some of this Calabrian chili here. Really excited to see what flavor this adds to the party. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of that. And then we'll do a tablespoon of crushed red pepper. And it's fermented Calabrian chili, so it's gonna have a little bit of a different kind of punch to it. Tastes really good. Got that at Trader Joe's as well. So let's do a tablespoon of crushed red pepper too. Of course, I'm gonna eyeball this. Gotta get a little spice in your life. Let's do a little bit more. There we go. Mix that up. Taste Gouda. I hope it's gonna taste Gouda. Oh yeah. All good. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little try now. Like, it doesn't have any of the herbs in it yet, but I'm sure this is still gonna taste delicious the way it is. Needs salt for sure, but it's got good tomato flavor to it. Just do a couple teaspoons of salt there. It's a 10-second job, no worries. This is true. Oh, I can already feel the heat building. Once this cooks and reduces down a little bit, we're gonna be working with some heat. Let's do a little bit of black pepper. This is looking good already. I'm gonna show you it real quick. Look at that. Look at that. Got chunky tomatoes. Once they cook down a little bit more, I'll crush them up a little bit more. Got your onions, tomatoes, garlic, crushed red pepper. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna head off to bed as it's pretty late here. Very glad I could come by for an hour. Have a great stream.
Tasty?
Bye, chat. Thank you so much for coming in, Daniel. I appreciate you. Hello, whoa, you guys. Oh, I forgot to do your shout out. I'm gonna do whoa, you guys now. Next time, try diced tomatoes if you like it. Absolutely. Thank you. I am totally never against pointers. If you've made this before and you can make it good, I'm all for pointers. Yes, bye, Daniel. Have a good night. Sauce looks great. Thank you, thank you. So there's where you guys at, is my younger sister. And that is the link to her YouTube page. So if you like watching YouTube videos, please go check her out. Rinse out my can here. Rinse out the other can. And recycle. Oh, the recycling bin's full. There we go. All right, so let's gonna leave that on medium heat, let it do its thing. We'll come back over here. Hiya! Throw the cord over the top of the laptop and put you back in your place. There we go. Are you from Virginia, or were you more north ever? Oh, just Virginia. I've lived in Virginia most of my life and moved down here 3 years and some change ago. Did a lot of traveling up north though. We went to New York and Boston quite a few times. That's always a fun trip to go on. New York City's pretty cool. I sound real north on occasion. Well, sometimes accents do rub off on you. Fallout fan? Absolutely. I am a Fallout fan. Fallout 4 is where it's at, in my opinion. There we go. I'm worried about this pasta. It looks kind of a little bit dry. So I'll add a little bit more water to it. Once I cut it up into the pieces, I'll add a little bit more water to each piece and fold it in before I start running it through the pasta machine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. There we go. All right, so Groucho, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Merrick. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy your stay, Merrick. Hope you enjoy watching me cook. It's a good time, I hope. Yeah. All right, countertop's clean again. So in a couple more minutes, actually, I'll take the dough and I'll cut it into quarters, and then we will roll out each quarter into an oval shape, and then we will start the process of running it through the pasta maker. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to roll it through the biggest setting, like 3 or 4 times. We're going to fold it on top of itself each time. And we'll roll it through again. That way it keeps its shape and becomes rectangular. So when you run it through the pasta cutter, then it'll be uniform and you won't have short noodles and long noodles and all of that stuff. So hopefully that turns out okay. We shall find out. Wait a minute. What are we waiting on? I think I'm going to keep this thing out just so I can do this. Sorry. Cool. All right, so the dough's got 1 more minute. Fingers crossed we didn't mess it up. But we can fix it at this point because if it's dry, you can always add more water to it. So I think we're gonna be good here. Where's my beer? My beer's over here. Let me turn this down a little bit. Skeas, thank you so much. That's more acceptable. Thank you for the 5 months in a row, Skeas. I appreciate it. Cheers to you. That beer is really good. Oh, goodness. Just hit weird there for a second. My bad. Never had fresh pasta. Next time you come to visit, I will make you some, but I think I'm going to change the flour up because I'm a little nervous with this flour. It'll be okay, though. It's the only thing I could find, or we could find. Because we looked around for 00, we looked around for Durham flour, but we couldn't find it. So I might need to go to a specialty store or something. Because we got this from work. Or I got this from work. Or my brother-in-law got this from work. Whatever you want to call it. Something like that. Sorry. I like cooking. It's very relaxing for me, especially when I'm cooking for others. Exactly. I'll be making some butter chicken for one of my D&D sessions soon. That's awesome. I actually never made butter chicken before, but I think I really want to try that out. Can't wait to see the pasta. I can't wait either. Rolling cams. BRB. Sounds good. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we're working with here. I'm going to put AP flour down onto the counter. IPA, or what for the beer? It is actually a sour. I'm not a huge fan of IPAs. I'm not a huge fan of all the bitterness in an IPA, but hopefully at some point, like you keep trying something, you'll eventually like it to an extent. So hopefully at some point I will like it. There we go. I'm going to rub it down with that. Make sure everything's nicely coated. And like I said, this semolina flour is it's probably medium coarse, but I shall see. So now I'm going to cut it into 4 equal sized pieces with my bench cutter. Ching. So I'm going to cut it in half. And I'm going to cut it in half again, like a pie, like that. And now we're going to experiment. If it's a little too dry, we'll add more water to it. So I'm going to get it pressed down into an oval shape. Because I have a feeling once we run it through the machine, we're going to know right away if it's too dry because it's going to peel apart. And if it does do that, we'll just add water. I know I've said that like 10,000 times. But it's true. All right, so here we go. Maybe angle the camera a little bit better so you can see what's going on here. Make it a little bit thinner. Always keep everything floured so it doesn't stick. Yep, see, I think we're gonna be, actually, we might be okay. Just takes a second to get going through. Oops. The crank piece fell into the trash can. Well, that's embarrassing. Well, that was embarrassing. Luckily, we just changed the trash bag, so not bad in there. So the first roll through is always going to take extra time. Don't rush it. Just let it happen the way it needs to. I feel like it should be going through a little bit faster. So maybe I will add a little bit more water to the next one. I'm going to go ahead and thin it out a little bit ahead of time. That way it doesn't have to work so hard. Oh, see, we ripped. That's what I was scared of. So we're a little too dry, so we're going to add a little bit of water to it, which is okay. Make this one a little bit more pliable and easier to go through the machine. Like I said, backup plan. I've got fettuccine in the pantry. I should have did a practice run of this before stream for sure. But hey, live and learn, right? Fly by the seat of your pants. Use flour on the pasta maker. It's better. Dust it. All right, I'll do that real quick. I'll dust the rollers real fast. Like I said, it has been a very long time since I've done this. So thank you for the pointers. Sorry, my English. No, you're fine. You're fine. I appreciate you being here and giving me the pointers. A whole lot. I'm never against it. It is actually going through a little bit better this time around. Got a little bit of a tear in it, but it's workable because we're going to fold it on top of itself. It's just because it's really thick there. And it is a little dry still. How's the weather today? It is 32 degrees outside right now. So there's that. It's a little chilly. Oh my goodness. I think we're having a bad time today. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take these, wet them up a little bit more, and then we will go from there. Stick them together, because I was going to fold them on top of each other, like once and once, so this way it'll stick together real good. I'm going to go ahead and flour it. I'm going to go ahead and flour the rollers again. Then we'll go again. And then we will go again. I think my issue is I'm just not having it flat enough to go through. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing all the way. There we go. Now we're working. Maybe it's just because I'm overthinking it, as always. But it's going through so much easier this time around. So much easier this time around. It's going to make a lot of servings. A lot of servings. Probably too many servings. That's what she said. Man, this is fighting me. Any other pointers, Luna? I know there's got to be something I'm doing wrong. because this ain't working out the way I thought it would. I'm a little sad. There's flour all over the place. It's on my phone, it's on my mouse pad. It's all over the countertop. It's in my raccoon wounds. Drink more beer. That'll work. There we go. I actually rolled a whole piece through that time. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay now, actually. We're going places. Taking names. So let me make, I'm gonna keep trying with this piece for now. And then we'll roll it through again and go from there. I will not give up until I have to give up. Just so you know. I'm gonna keep making this, we're gonna make this work. There we go. See, it's actually working. It is going better now, yes, thank you. I went too far. There we go. There we go. I just gotta let it, it's gotta grab it. There we go. Again? I need to super glue this thing in there. Lord of mercy. To me, I never get upset with myself when I try something. It's been probably 12 years since I've made pasta. So I'm gonna take this as a learning experience. If it's a little off, it's okay. It'll be rewarding with, it wouldn't be rewarding with no struggle, exactly. Inspirational quotes by Whoa. Yeah. You say, oh, question. Oh, it ripped. It got stuck. Why did you get stuck? That's okay. It's okay. This is okay. This is okay. The noodles are just gonna look a little rough, but hey, at least we tried. We go to 5. I'm gonna try and piece this back together a little bit through the roller. We're getting there. It's a little scary right now. I feel like I shouldn't have folded it on top of itself. There we go. So we'll fix this piece by rolling it back out. We do this side that's actually flat still. Running it through the previous size again. That way I can get it back together. And then we'll go again. This time a little bit smaller. You really got to get it to stick, get it to want to take. There we go. Make sure it's lined up. There we go. Whew, I caught it that time. I'm gonna check the sauce here in just a second. That is some rough looking pasta. Turn this heat down on the pot. We'll roll it through again. I go another size. I'm actually kind of digging the thickness of this, so let's go ahead and run it through the fettuccine part. See what happens. And if it works, we did it. And if it doesn't, then we'll cry ourselves to sleep tonight. Can you see? Here, yeah, you can. Cool. Okay, so I'm not mad with this at all. Look at that. We have pasta. It's working. It was just a bit of a struggle. Later, gotta go. Thank you so much for popping in, Steel Megatron. I appreciate you. But here we go. We have some pasta. So let's keep it going. Let's keep the momentum going while we can. I'm surprised it turned out, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to. GG, thank you so much. I'm gonna leave it alone. Don't want to touch it anymore. Just let it do its thing for a little bit. So now let's see if I can resurrect some of this. So let's open up the roller again. Let's start feeding through some of the other stuff that didn't look so good, but we're gonna make it work now. Because now I have a little bit more confidence in it. Except for this piece. Actually, not too shabby. So we'll cut off that piece. Then we'll roll it through again. I need to stop letting it crinkle up on itself. Now we'll go another. There we go. And never, I know I've said it before, just never bring yourself down either when you're cooking, because sometimes you don't know what you can do until you do it. And sometimes it'll turn out even though you think it won't. So now we'll switch over to the fettuccine cutter again. I got the trash can right underneath it here, so all the flour is going to go into that. There, we got a little bit more. We're getting there. We're going to have a pasta dinner tonight. Thought it was going to be impossible. Speaking some facts, exactly. Never, ever, ever give up. There we go. So let's open this back up. Let's roll this. Oh my God, one of these days I'm gonna learn to not let go of this thing. Made it back in time for the sea noodles. Yes. Thank you for coming back, Solomon. Things are finally working out in my favor. They weren't for here a little bit ago. I was getting nervous. Hashtag cancel stream. Just kidding. All right, 2. Well, this is going to be my best one so far. An emotional success story. Thank you, all you guys. Gotta get back to work. Catch you later. Pasta's looking good. Thank you so much, Merrick, for popping in. I appreciate you. Hopefully the rest of your work shift goes well. Come on. There we go. Oopsies. Well, I thought this was going to be my best ones yet, but maybe not. All right, so I'm going to fix this up a little bit. So I'm finding that between 5 and 6 is my favorite, is going to be a good thickness here. So take a little bit off, and then I'm going to cut that in half, and we'll go ahead and roll it through the fettuccine cutter. Jessica is now simply Jessica. Nice. Here we go, we got more noodles. Check out my nudes, you guys. Yeah, I said it, sorry. I could not say it. There we go. Got a little bit more. Let me check the sauce again. And then we'll start on our next quarter of pasta. The sauce is looking yummy. I'll show you it in a minute or two. Godius Goat, welcome in. Where are those at again? Welcome in, Godius Goat. Good to see you here, brother. Hope you're doing all right. I appreciate you for coming in. Been lurking, but my cold smoke. Oh, yeah. Damn, dude. How is the salmon going? Hope it's going fairly well. All right, a little bit smaller. Let's narrow it up just a smidge. Everything's going well until I couldn't find the torch to light the oh my goodness. Jeez. Let's open it back up. Start cranking again. We're gonna power through it. Let me thin it out a little bit more. Wish I had a rolling pin. There we go. We're starting to go through now. The first one's always going to be the hardest one to get the crank through. The can sanitized and the salmon are smoking. Should be ready to can in 2 hours. Nice, 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 nice. Let me crank this back up onto the counter a little bit more. It's loosened up a little bit. About a 2-hour cook time. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad that's going well for you. Very, very, very cold. How cold is it there today? I know yesterday you said it was like 2 degrees. Today, right now it's 32 degrees here, so it's pretty chilly here too, but not -5. Oh, I thought it was cold here. That's a joke. 3? Yikes is right. Come on. There we go. Look, looks like I know what I'm doing now. It finally looks like I know what I'm doing. There we go. Let's crank it. Ooh, that's too far. Let's go back to 6. I went too far. Yes, thank you for following. Buildinator, how are you today? Sorry, my phone's got a little bit of flour on it, so it was kind of hard to read. There we go, got it. There we go, we're on 6. Let's go ahead and crank this through the last time now. Then I'll cut it in half. And then we will roll it through the fettuccine cutter. My garage, hold on, I'll read that in a second. My garage heater didn't want to work either. Had to perform a little persuasive maintenance. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. I'm gonna cut that in half and we'll roll it through the cutter. Actually, let me do it this other side first. Oh man, got a little bit too heavy-handed there. There we go. Jeez Louise. That's a lot of pasta, I know. I might dry some of it out so I can save it for later. Save it for a later time. I should have just went by the original recipe. I doubled it. Because like I say, I always make way more than I need. There we go. Finally took it. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta let it sit out. Pretty much. There we go. Oh my God. One of these days, you guys. We're still going with pasta. But let me dig this out of the trash can for the 10th time today. I will go grab a beer in just a second, Goat. Ooh, how long have we been going so far? 1 hour and 44 minutes. Yeah, we're definitely going to be going for longer than 2 hours today. All around to Chefries for dinner. Yes, please come on over. Let me finish this beer first, then I'll go grab the other one. I've been focusing my attention a lot on the pasta rather than drinking the beer today. There we go. Now we're going. Now we're working. There we go. Got even more pasta. Making enough pasta for like 6 people, maybe more. Gota's traveling in style. Be right there. I'm gonna go get the dog sled ready. Get rid of this little bit. My scraps here, they're not going to be worth it putting back together. And of course, I have one more here, so way too much. Let me go ahead and get my water going on the stove. That way we can let this sit for a few more minutes and then we can just throw it straight into the pot and cook it. And we'll finish the sauce up. And then we will be eating here very soon. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Your patience has been greatly appreciated today and every single day. Of course, you want to make sure you salt your water. this is only going to take like not too long to cook. It's only going to take a few minutes. Usually lox dry pasta takes forever to cook. This one will not take forever to cook. I think it said, I'll double check the bag, but it doesn't take too long at all. There we go. Now let's finish this last part. So here's how much pasta we're working with so far. It's a lot. Let me get it into its shape. We'll do the same thing I did on the last few. Get it a little bit more malleable before I stretch it out, and then I'll coat it in flour again. And then we will be good to go. Yay. There we go. Let me crank it back open to 1. I wash my hands off again, get them nice and dry so I can do this next process without it sticking to everything. I think we are on martini. Heck yes, hopefully you are. Because we're going to be here for a while longer. That would be awesome. Definitely shaking. Oh no. Oh no. Today has been... Oof. Oops, I missed the trash can. Unbelievable. All right. Start on the other end this time. We're on 3. Let's go to 4. There we go. Hope you're enjoying your stay so far today. It's been a roller coaster ride. And 6. This is the one I'm stopping on for my pasta. It looks like it's a good thickness. Gently lay it down so it doesn't rip. There we go. And then once again, we'll cut this in half again. Woo! Look at it. Cut it in half. Oopsies. Time to cut it. There we go. Let me get a better handle on it. Yes. Oh, that's a little long. cut this one in half again. Definitely should dry some for a rainy day. Yeah, I agree. Especially since I made so damn much. Oops, I missed. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Just go each noodle at a time. All right. Last one. We did it, you guys. Pasta is made. We'll let it sit out for a little bit. And we will get going on some other things. I'll get the basil and the oregano ready, and I'm gonna finish this beer so I can go into number 2 for goat. So after this, I'm gonna make the transition to hard seltzers because I need to watch my intake on food. So let me enjoy an Oktoberfest. I still got some leftover Oktoberfest, so I'm gonna enjoy it because I bought too many. Cheers. Ang, welcome in. How are you today? Good to see you. So here's what we're working with here. My tire popped on the road. You are the third person I have heard about having tire troubles today. Everybody, drive safe, please. Well, technically the second person, but I heard about the third person. Goodness, just stay safe, and I hope everybody is okay. I'll get ready and take a picture of this. The pasta. These tires ain't cheap. Oh, I think I remember seeing a picture of your car at one point. I'm sure they're not. My team member called out because of, see? These tires be popping, man. I'm gonna take a picture of my pasta. It ain't the best, but it'll do. I was about to say a different B word. There we go. Pinoy rice boy, I'll send you some. Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry I fell asleep watching, no problem. No problem at all. That just means I'm calm and relaxing, and you can rest. Let me plug my phone back in, it's dying. Android just released a new update on the phone, and it's weird. I don't know if I like it. It's doing weird things. And this is where the bench scraper really comes in handy, because you can scrape your bench with it. Hence the name. Clean up just a little bit here. It's gonna be fun getting this flour off of my mouse pad. All good, all good. Totally feel free to fall back asleep, no worries. Rest up. If you're falling asleep, that means you need to sleep. All right, let's check the sauce. It is looking really good. I'm gonna mash the tomatoes up a little bit more. We're just gonna let the sauce reduce down just a little bit more. I'll bring it over to you in just a second. I want to take my time, I don't want to rush it. I'm gonna do it right. That smells really good. Tomatoes are looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off this spoon. I'm a little lady. Welcome in. Pasta, best food ever. I totally agree. Welcome in. Do you have any idea for some merch? I actually do have merch. Do command merch. And it's not the greatest yet, but how are you? I'm a little lady. Good to see you in here. Like I said, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's something. So good and so tasty. See, here's what it looks like. I feel like we're doing okay. Some of it's a little questionable, but that's okay. I'm sure it's going to taste good. That's all that matters. It can look a little rough, as long as it tastes good. See, this thing is coming in so much handy already. I checked Stream Elements doesn't actually have hats. I really wanted to do hats, but maybe I can look into something else to get hats. Yep, I need to hype myself up to make something for dinner myself. And look for something for you. Yeah, that's true. I do have a shirt. I have a mug right here, actually. This is one of my mugs, my profile picture mug. And you can get a hoodie and whatnot. I got stickers on there now, too. So I didn't make as big of a mess as I thought I was going to. So that's always a plus. It's still messy, but not super messy. Let me take this off. We'll wipe this down. So this was held onto the counter by this clamp. Excited to get mine. Oh yeah, I ordered my parents a mug. They're both getting one coming in the mail in a couple of days. All right, so there we go. See, this top part comes off, and then you can wipe it all down. Don't run it underwater. Keys James. I'm not sure what that means. There we go. So wipe it down, get as much flour off as you can for storage. It's okay if it has some flour on it. Just take care of your stuff, and it'll take care of you. Where'd my crank go? There's the crank. Oh, something from the keys. I got you. There we go. Keychains. I love keychains. I don't have keychains. I wish I did. Stream Elements is kind of boring with their merch options. There we go. Most of the flour's actually been taken care of already. Can look through it. Okay, absolutely. There we go. Set this off to the side. We'll actually get ready and start making the garlic bread. And hope that Groucho is on the martini, which means it's the last shot of the day. Hopefully. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And I hope Pokey Day is doing okay with all of her stuff. She's got to get going. She's busy too. Jessica's is feeling better, slowly. Lots going on right now. Oh yeah, to cook the pasta for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt to the water. And let's all just hope that this doesn't fall apart when I put it in the water. I don't think it will. Ooh, I forgot about this pancetta over here. Look at it. Look at the pancetta. Cheers. And that pancetta is delicious. Let's check on the sauce. It's looking good. Yeah, I'm using a spatula, not a spoon. Nice and chunky. I'm gonna get ready and tear up some herbs and throw it in there as well. So it's gonna have basil and fresh oregano in it. There we go. Looking good. Okay, let's get the garlic bread mixture going. So I'm gonna grab another bowl. Actually, do I still have one out? I do. So what I'm gonna do is mix some of the garlic. We got 2 cloves of garlic here. I'm gonna pour in 1/4 cup or so of olive oil, which is about 4 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna throw in a 1/4 stick of butter. Actually, I have an open one in here. Let me use that one. I don't know why I didn't grab this one, because it's what I need. There we go. And then I'm gonna add in some of the fresh herbs to it, and then I'll add some dry into it too to really give it a nice punch of flavor. So here's dry oregano. That's what that looks like. It's a little fuzzy. Looks good. Smells good. So let me add a few of those in there. I don't have any more alert sounds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I hope I do. Let me go ahead and grab my dry herbs. Let me grab my Italian seasoning and my dry oregano. I think I might be out of Italian seasoning actually. Actually, no, I have a little bit left. I'm new. Welcome in, Nixon. How are you? Good to see you. I know I've seen you in other streams, but welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Good to see you. Good to have you. I think I've seen you in here before. So I'm just gonna you can cook this on the stove if you want into a little pot, but I'm just gonna microwave it because it's a hell of a lot quicker. Nixon, I'm new. Groucho, still lurking. Thank you. Is it martini, or do you have to keep going? I don't know if you can hear me or not. There we go. If you guys are new, make sure to follow this channel. Yes. Happy birthday, Nixon. I saw you in the Daniel's stream doing that too. Good stuff. Welcome back, Pokeday. Look at this. I hope everything's going all right for you. I know you're busy. Too much pasta. I'm gonna dry some of it out. Just leave it out and let it dry. Pasta water's boiling. I'm gonna turn that down for just a second. Not ready just yet. We'll let this finish melting outside of the microwave. And then I'll get my basting brush. I'll get a cutting board. I had too many White Claws. Oh no. No, all the carbs I'm gonna need to work out. Boot hair died on February 14th. I'm sleepy now. I feel that. If I drink too much, I do get really sleepy after a while. There are no laws when you're drinking claws. I have no idea. Honestly, don't know. It's going to be blue. That's awesome. Blue hair is cool hair. All dyed hair is cool. All right, so the bread. Blue is a good color. Blue is my favorite color. All right, so we're gonna cut this bread in half long ways. Of course, use a bread knife. Ching. It's gonna go straight down the center. Try and keep it as even as possible. This is an Italian loaf. You can use whatever kind of loaf of bread you want. Nice. I work out every day. Half a sit-up getting out of bed and another half going back. Factor in the nap, and that's 2 sit-ups a day. I'm with you on that one, Goaty's Goat. That's hilarious. I envy people who can eat garlic. Bad things happen when I eat garlic. Not like hives, though. That sucks, man. I'm sorry you can't eat garlic. All right, so here's our concoction here of olive oil, garlic, some herbs. So we're just gonna baste it onto the bread. Let it permeate through. Make sure every piece of this bread is cooked or coated. This is a thick piece of bread, so it's gonna be mostly on top, which is fine. Garlic is big pog. I totally agree. I love garlic so much. If a recipe calls for 2 heads of garlic, I double it. Or 2 cloves, excuse me. 2 heads of garlic is a lot of garlic. I almost bought a pre-made spread for this today. I was like, no, let's just keep it. This is easy. I'll make it myself. It is. I love garlic so much. Definitely one of my favorite things to use. Don't know if y'all can tell or not. There's gonna be a lot of garlic on this garlic bread. So like I said, you can really coat this bread so it can seep down into it. So next week, I am planning on doing a couple of streams. Anyone in the chat done Zumba before? I have not. A couple? I used to work out a lot. I used to do pretty good. I would do like the arc trainer at Planet Fitness. That thing will kick your ass. So I'm gonna let this sit for a minute and let it seep through. And then we'll throw it in the oven in a minute. Let it absorb. Nah, these hips don't lie. No rhythm. Thank you, Goat. That's hilarious. Thank you for the laughs. All right, let that sit for a few. Let it all just do its thing. Turn that sauce back up. I turned it down a little too much. Oh, I used to do Zumba at the YMCA. I got you. All right, the counter is wiped up a little bit. So let me go ahead and start cleaning up a smidge while we wait for everything to come together a little bit more. I'm horrible at it. I feel like if I ever did it, I would be horrible at it too. Clean as you go, that way you don't have a lot to clean up later on. Big brain. Let that sit. I know I use that to scoop out the pancetta. Put in the bench scraper. I'm not gonna throw in my knives. Definitely not the pasta maker. That's gotta sit out. That would be a shame. Okay, I'm gonna save the rest of these onions for a future endeavor. Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. There we go. That's Gatorade. Ooh, Scass with the sexy sax. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Ooh, we got 1 sandwich bag left. Looks like I need to go buy more. Who? What's wrong? Oh, gotcha. All right, get ready and run the garbage disposal. Let me check it, see if anything important fell in it. No, it didn't. There we go. I can't. All right, sorry, had to walk away for a second. We back. Oh my God, I can't. clip this back onto my pocket. There we go. We're good. Into the dishwasher we go. Okay, yeah, now we wait a little bit. Where in the world is Carmen? Oh my god. All right, let me mix the sauce here. Mix it up a little bit. All right. I'm gonna try the sauce here in a second. Un momento, por favor. Okay. So, what did everybody have for dinner tonight? Oh, nice. Yeah, I bet you those tires are expensive. No, absolutely, you're fine, Ang. Jeez. Katsu curry was amazing. Hell yeah. All right, sorry. Shrimp and feta cheese. Nice, nice. I think I want to venture out and ooh, this is looking really good. It's drying out. You can see it's keeping the shape now. So that's good. That's what we want. Then when we plop it into the water, it'll be good to go. I think I'm going to try and save about half of it, give or take. I have fried chicken. Nice. Fried chicken's always good. I have been craving chicken tenders like nobody's business lately, but I haven't done it. Always craving it. Shrimp, tomatoes, and fried rice and cheese. Nice. I made corn, potatoes, bacon chowder. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'm down with that. I am always in the mood for soup. Cool. Maybe I'll look into it eventually. Maybe Christian. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I will be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast. Yes. Hi everybody, I'm back. Just had to take a quick chill for a minute, you know, get my thoughts back together. But we back, we doing it. Thank you, thank you. And I just cleaned up a smidge more. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm back. All right, so I'm gonna put this back into the pantry. This garlic bread's looking good. I totally forgot to preheat the oven. So let's preheat it to 425 degrees. I want this bread to be crispy on the outside and nice and chewy on the inside. So that's what we're gonna go for. And thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. I push this back in my ear a little bit more. All right, so now at this point, we're gonna get ready and try the sauce. See if we need to add anything to it, and then I'll rip up the herbs and put that in as well. So you get a nice basil, oregano goodness to it. Good bite, you know? Really excited for this. Think it's gonna be tasty, it's gonna be spicy, and that's what I want. I like a spicy red sauce for sure. And that'll be garnished with that pancetta. And it's gonna be good. The pancetta is gonna add a nice flavor to it and it'll look pretty. So I'm pretty excited about it. I hope y'all are. I don't wanna jinx it, but we have not dropped any frames this stream so far. I am impressed with you today, internets and Wi-Fi. I appreciate you. I want some garlic bread. Look at it. You wanna look at it? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Super easy to make. Or you could totally just go to the freezer section, and I can't remember the name, the brand that I usually get, but it's in a red bag and it's a long piece of bread. It's my favorite. Yay, internet. Yeah, I just had a weird feeling. Sorry. What was I gonna say? Sometimes my brain just goes full and it just did there. That's a good looking loaf. Yes, it is. I'm excited about that loaf. I gotta tell you, really excited about that loaf. Put a lot of work into it. Why is beer so good? I know some people hate it and some people love it, but I used to hate it and I kept trying it and now I like it. But I need to slow down on it. I gotta get rid of this beer gut. But we're getting there. I'm already eating better, except for tonight's meal. I've been eating better the past few days. Haven't bought any junk food. So, like I was saying earlier, my plan is next week to stream on Monday and Tuesday. So I will be doing a normal meal on Monday, I think, and Tuesday I will be doing a meal prep stream. So I can prep myself some healthy meals to have for lunch or dinner throughout the week. Because I need to lose some of this extra weight here. It'll be worth it.
I can help you.
You can help me?
Yes.
Cool. But yes, all the support is welcome, for sure. I was doing so good. At one point this last summer. We were going on a bike ride at least once or twice a week, and we were doing 10, 11 miles a day when we would do it.
On the hill.
On the hills, yeah. Raleigh isn't very flat. It's pretty hilly, which is good because that puts you got to put in a little more effort. And I finally replaced the inner tube on my bike tire. It only took me a few months, but it's done. Yesterday was the perfect day to do it because it was nice outside. And then it plummeted and dropped like 30 or 40 degrees today for some strange reason. But because I was going to go this morning, but I looked at the weather last night and the wind chill was in the 20s. And I was just like, I'm not going to freeze some things off if you don't catch my drift. So it's just too cold for that, but I will find something else I can do in the meantime. There's plenty of stuff you can do indoors that's just as good, like weightlifting and stuff. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Creepy smile. You like it? All right, so pasta's looking fantastic. And thank you for the motivation, Poke Day. I appreciate it.
My name is Jeff.
Name it Jeff. I love it. I'm glad I found that one. You know, I didn't even look it up. I was just looking through funny alerts, and that came up on one of the pages. So I was like, yep, that's happening. I think it was a good decision on my part. I do. I'm happy with that decision. Your water is boiling? Almost. I have it set to where it's right before it's going to boil. I actually need to add more water to it because I've been prolonging this process for too long because I want the sauce to be really good, you know? Thank you for the fart, Panoy. I'll give you a real one if you're lucky. Add a little bit more water to this. There we go. Let's get it back on the stove. So I don't know, I think Blitz said something right when she came in earlier. She just had, I don't want to put her business out there, but she just had something done that's going to take your energy away and stuff. And she went through and looked through. And all of y'all gave me some input too, but I just went through and fixed my About Me section in Twitch. So feel free to check that out if you would like to. I got panels put in. I put a picture in where I'm looking all cool and stuff. My beard looks on fleek. So I had to take that picture. Had a hard time working out unless someone does it with me. I am 100% there too. You got to have a workout buddy. It makes it so much easier. It pushes you to do more and pushes you to do better.
Pushes you to ride your bike so fast that it can't keep up.
Yeah, I actually go too fast on my bike. Oops. Clicking on things on my phone. I was wiping the flour off, but I accidentally clicked on things. Luckily, I'm not in stream, so I couldn't accidentally ban anybody. All right, so now I'm gonna wait till near the very end to add the herbs in because they will wilt. I want them to keep their shape and the oils from the leaves to go into the sauce a little bit. But let's try it real fast and see what we need to add to it. I think I'm gonna switch to a spoon now because I don't think I need to crush anything really anymore. Just trying to crush them maters. All right, let's switch to a ladle. That's a big one. I don't want that one. Let's do a spoon. Where are you, spoon man? There you are. Let's give it a try. Hopefully the spice picked up on it. Let's see if we need any salts or more spice added into it. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. Look at it. It looks good. I'll show you it in a second. I'll bring it over. It's a wrap. Heck yes. Drive home safe. And see you soon. We'll still be here. Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to make my... Oh, there's some spice to that. I like it. That just hit a little bit. You show that pasta who's basta. Yes, I love those puns. Thank you for that. I was talking and the peppers, I inhaled it. There we go. All right, we're good now. The spiciness is coming through just fine. I don't know if you could tell, but I think it does need a little bit of salt. So we're gonna add a little bit of salt to it. And maybe a little bit of fat added to it to give it some lusciousness, you know, to give it some, because right now it's just got it's just a little, I can't explain it. It needs something. And we think butter will make it better. Butter will make it better. Also, if you have it, which I don't, a splash of white wine, I have heard, adds such, it unlocks some of the flavors in the tomatoes. So you could add a splash of white wine as well, if you would like to. So let me add a little bit of salt to it too. I thought I was making a kind of healthy meal, but then I just added more fat to it. Ooh, I'm feeling the alcohol a little bit now, guys. So let's add a little bit more salt to it. And then I'll add the herbs in probably like 10-ish minutes. I'm gonna let this butter melt and let everything else combine. And then we'll get ready and start cooking the pasta. A pinch of sugar. Yeah, let's do a pinch of sugar too, because that'll get rid of some of the, it makes sense. I usually put sugar in it, so thank you for actually saying that. Let's do a pinch. There we go. That was a big pinch, but it is what it is. 9 times out of 10 I add sugar to it. It helps cut down on some of the the roughness, the acidity of it. If that makes any sense. I feel like I'm just rambling on here. But any good sauce, sometimes when it takes butter, it makes it better. I didn't even mean to do that time, but it happens. There we go. Dishwasher is loaded. I think I might need to adjust a couple of things on my recipe. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now while I'm thinking about it. So it was 3 cups of semolina flour. I think I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna do 2 cups of semolina flour and probably 1 cup of either double zero flour, which just means it's a super fine grind, or 1 cup of AP flour. Do not use self-rising flour because self-rising flour has it already has a leavening agent in it, like baking powder or baking soda. So definitely don't use that. It's not meant to be made with pastas. And then I'm gonna up the water and the olive oil by 1 tablespoon. So I'm gonna do 5 tablespoons of water and 5 tablespoons of EVOO. I think that'll add the right amount of moisture to it that it needed. That way it won't break apart like it did. So I think I like it. So the back of that bag was wrong, or my measurements were off when I was mixing it, which tends to happen. It's okay. Ooh, Twitch is going off right now, man. There we go. All right, actually I can fix the camera now to come back this way. There we go. So let me show y'all the pasta sauce here, actually. Ew. Come around the lappy toppy again. So here's what the sauce is looking like. It's looking good. Once I add the herbs into it, it'll look even better. There's the bread. Check out the loaf. And then I'm gonna clean up this area a little bit while we're waiting. There we go. There we are. There we are. There we are. All right. Cool. Looking good, guys. Hope y'all are excited for this dish as I am. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this down. Actually, I'm gonna use the black plate today because I think the colors will really pop off the black rather than the gray. So I'm gonna wash this plate off. It's been on top of the fridge for quite a while. So I need to clean it, get all the dust off of it. Wash it. There we go. It's washed. Does anybody say washed? Go dry it off, let it air dry, and then it'll be ready to roll when we need it. I keep wiping the same spots on the counter. Let's go ahead and clean up a little bit, like I said. No, that here in, oh no, not here in Virginia, but back in Virginia, there's some people on the eastern shore of Virginia that have a different kind of accent, and they say washed, and other places do that too. But I do not say it that way, usually. I usually say wash. It's got to keep things fun. I need to organize my spice cabinet again. It kind of went to shit in the handbag. But that's okay. It's because I cook a lot. What can I say? It's hard to keep up with sometimes. Oh, we got a new bottle of olive oil with a spout on it, like an alcohol bottle. Pretty excited about that. Thank you, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's comes in clutch for a lot of things. For lunch today, we had the frozen chicken enchiladas. They were actually pretty good. I'm not mad at them whatsoever. Whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Let me reorganize this real fast too. There we go. Whew. All right. Look at that. Not going to have much to clean up tonight. Pog. Put this back in the fridge. Crank that back up. The oven is preheated. TJ is awesome. Yes, it is. I got a few frozen meals that I like. What else did I get? Oh, I got tamales. They have pretty good tamales. I just pour a bunch of enchilada sauce or taco sauce on top of them. They're perfect. I wish they had mole sauce in a jar, but it is what it is. Maybe I should make a mole sauce one day. It takes a long time though, and a lot of ingredients too. Goodness. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? A little bit. So the sauce is looking good. We'll go ahead and put this back in its home, along with the crank and the clamp. Ratchet and clank. This goes down here. Sorry I'm cleaning up with you guys, but it makes it easier on me. Makes it easier on me. Jesus, I found more flour. How? How? I'm dozing off. If I go quiet, blame the cloths. Absolutely. Thank you for hanging out for as long as you have. I appreciate it. Once the white claws hit, it's done, son. Done, son. All right. So now let's go ahead and put the garlic bread in, I think. Oh, let me put it on a sheet pan. Let me not put the whole freaking cutting board in there and have a melty mess in there. I'll put some foil down because I want to keep these beautiful sheet pans my parents got us for Christmas, or my sister, brother-in-law for Christmas, nice and clean, and nice and thick. So they're going to distribute heat very nicely. Oh, goodness. There we go. I'll put them on here, and then I'll throw the cutting board in the dishwasher. Should I put cheese on the garlic bread or no? Oh, yeah, it's also cold in your apartment and you're under the covers. That's the best feeling ever, is when you're at home, in bed, and it's cold. That's the best feeling ever. Really, it is. I love that feeling. So comforting, so relaxing. I don't know what it is. Is anybody else like that? Obviously you are. That's awesome. I say no cheese, let the garlic shine. Heard. We're gonna let the garlic shine. Shine, garlic, shine. Ooh, I just started to sing a church song, but with garlic instead. Ooh, all right. Let me put this back. The caulking from around the sink is peeling off. That's what I keep putting back there. That's what that is. There we go. We're looking fantabulous right now, guys. Solomon, yes, 100%. I love being under the covers when it is cold. 100%. Are you joking me? You were joking me. Huh? Possibly. Nickelodeon. Oh yeah, did you have a good dinner? I forgot. Did you say what you had or not? I can't remember. It's from a different show? This pasta's gonna be good. I can feel it. Literally, I was just feeling it. All right, we're almost there. We're almost to the trying time. I know y'all have been waiting. Dinner was good. I had chicken and salad. Nice. I've been craving a good salad too. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Sorry, I was reading chat and trying to scrub the spoon at the same time. Looked like I was drunk. Which is possible, but I'm not. Dry your knives off, please, so they don't rust. That'd be an absolute shame. Be like Game of Thrones and ring the bell. Shame. Yummy beer. Okay. So, water is boiling again. Let me go ahead and throw the bread in. Let's go ahead and add the, I'll do it in front of you guys. We'll throw the basil and the oregano into the sauce. And that should be the rest of the flavor that it needs. So I'm going to do most of this, but I'm going to save some pretty leaves for garnish. So I'm going to rip it by hand, nothing fancy. Rustic, authentic, good cooking. Good Italian cooking. Authentic and homemade, exactly. Thank you. Whoa, you guys. Whoa! You guys. All right, so let me find the pretty top. Here we go. I like looking for these parts where they come apart like that and you can see the sprouts right on top. Those are always pretty, so I'm gonna save that. And let's go ahead and use the rest of this up. Don't want to waste any basil today. Basil is good. Then we'll throw in the pasta. It's only gonna take 3 to 5 minutes. So by that time, this will be ready and good to go. Just gonna peel all the leaves off real quick. There we go. Let's keep ripping. Cream fresh. Yeah, what kind of salad? Good question. So I turned on the TV and last night I was watching, y'all must be starving. Yeah, I told them it was gonna be after 8 o'clock when we ate today. So I gave them a warning. That's why we ate. We actually had a good lunch today. All right, now it's oregano time. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Just rip it up. I usually always use dry oregano. I very rarely use fresh, but it's good. Crazy MCR Angel coming in with the rate of 7. How are you today? So good to see you in here. Super pumped. Welcome in, Django. Welcome in, Crazy MCR Angel. I hope Fallout was good to you today. How was your stream? Appreciate you for coming in. See, we got our pasta ready to go here. Thank you for the shout out, Day. Got the pasta ready to go. We're getting ready to cook it. So you came in at a good time. We're getting ready to do try-in time and everything. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. That means you put a lot of trust in me to handle your, or go with your pasta looks fantastic. I didn't think it was going to come together there for a while. It was great. Thank you. Finished later than I thought. No worries. Awesome to see you in here. The pasta was looking kind of iffy there for a while. Yes. No problem. That looks tasty. Love the apron too. Yes, I'm wearing my Fallout apron today because I didn't want to get flour all over my chef coat today. It was gonna happen. It was bound to happen. But thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so now what we're doing, thank you. This is my first time in a very long time making fresh pasta. And it's come out really good so far. So right now what I'm doing is I'm making an Arrabiata sauce. Arrabiata sauce. So it's basically, you got canned San Marzano tomatoes. And I cooked some pancetta first, and then I put onions and garlic into it. And then I added the tomatoes. I crushed them up a little bit. And then I put in a lot of chili flake. And then I put in this, my name is Jeff. I put in a bunch of Calabrian chili, fermented Calabrian chili oil kind of thing in here. And it added a really good flavor to it. So it's pretty basic sauce. And then I just ripped up basil and oregano and put it in there. So it's gonna be a really good one. Now we're getting ready to cook the sauce. Garlic bread is in the oven. We doing it. But thank you so much for coming in.
So good.
So good and so tasty. All right, so we'll let the sauce cook a little bit longer. Let me check on the bread. I'm gonna spin it around because it's not a convection oven. And now we are going to add in our pasta. Fingers crossed. So here we go. Oops. I'm gonna add in the prettiest ones. There's your pasta look again. Some of them are kind of sketchy, but we learned from this one. And we learned from this one. Oops. All right, so let me bring this over here. Let me grab my pasta claw thingy, noodle thingy, and we will start cooking the pasta. Let me go ahead and get the strainer and the sink. That way we're ready to roll. There we go. Now let's add in some of the pasta. I'm gonna add it in. It should only take 3 to 5 minutes to cook. Not gonna do all of it. I'm gonna do about 3-ish portions of it. That was probably more than 3 portions right there. I'm gonna do this a little bit too. All right, now I've got to come back up to a boil, and the rest of this I'm gonna let sit out and do its thing. Dry it out, put it into a bag, and keep it for a rainy day, as my sister said. And that should be another portion or 2, 3 portions there. Maybe more, because my portions are bigger than they should be. So it is 8:38. It's holding together. Come look, come look, come look. Thank you for the lurk, getting ready for bed, but I'll keep you watching. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Look at the pasta, you guys. It's holding together. And make sure to always, always, always salt your water. It's coming together. I'll set this off to the side here. Somewhere, let me get my try and time plate ready. And let me grab the plates. Good, Jeffrey, good. We grab their plates as well. That way I can make them all at the same time. Oop, gotta watch the pasta, because you know you look away for 1 second and that pasta water overflows all into your all on your stove. Whew, English words are hard. I think it's been about 2 minutes so far. This is looking good. The noodles are pretty thick, which I'm totally okay with. So the pancetta is here and ready to go. Take a gander. Still just as tasty as it was before. Let me grab some Italian shredded cheese here. Or shaved, whatever you want to call it. Boom. Now we're rolling, man. Thank you all so much for coming in. If this is your first time in here, my name is Jeffrey, and I do Chefing with Jeffrey. But I cook, and I like to explain what I'm doing while I do it, which is huge, because some people just cook. I like to explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it, so you can grasp the concept. And I like people to be happy and have a good time in here. That's why I always have a beer. I have it as a redemption, but it's probably OOS or out of stock right now. But thank you so much.
So good and tasty.
So good and tasty. Okay. Pasta is holding together so nice. I was worried. Thought it was going to be impossible, but we did it. It is OOS. I tried earlier. Trying to keep me lit. I hate you. Whoa, you guys. What am I doing? Shots. No, I'm not. Do you want one?
I didn't want to ruin your taste of your pasta, so I figured we could do something.
You just made Masterman Mama's night. All right. So what do you want me to shoot?
Either the Maker's Mark or the Virginia Gentleman.
Oh, you hate me, don't you?
I'm tired of looking at him. I want the monster.
Maker's Mark or Virginia Gentleman. Those are both kind of rough, man.
Both almost empty.
All right, let's finish this.
Space for a new alcohol.
But Will has to do one too. Mom said, whoa, oh boy. There's like half a shot left in here.
Here, do it.
One of y'all's gonna do it with me. I gave you the Key West shot glass. Oh, it's like a quarter shot. One of y'all can do this. Come on now.
What is a double glass?
Shut up.
A double glass loser.
I am not doing the double glass. You didn't redeem it twice. All right, so look at the pasta. It's looking good. I think it needs a couple more minutes. I can tell just by feeling it that it's a little, needs to cook a little bit more. That's yours.
This?
Yeah. Do you want a little bit more? I'll share.
No.
Cheers to all of you. It's Pinoy Rice Boy, my brother-in-law.
No.
Cheers.
What was that?
Virginia gentleman, son.
No.
Oh, it hurts.
Thanks.
It's painful.
Now we can get a new alcohol. Put up there.
They hate me. That's like freaking, I don't know. Twas rough. All right, so I guess I should have went a little bit thinner on the pasta because it's swelled up some. I'll pinch off a piece and try it. We'll see what's going on. Definitely needs another minute or two. But it's really close. It's really close. That's got a good texture and good flavor to it. I'm proud of that now. I'm proud of that. Ba-dum-bum. Un momento. Oops, wrong button. All right. Almost there. Let's give it another minute and it'll be perfect al dente. It's gonna be perfect pasta. Well, not perfect. It's gonna be kind of perfect pasta. Kind of perfect pasta. Whew, I just got really warm all of a sudden. Guys are making me hot. All right, let's check the sauce out. Let's check the bread out. Oh, the bread, man. Whew. That bread, son. I'm gonna show it to you right away. Look at it. Look at it. I'm gonna let it cool down just a smidge and then I'm gonna cut it. That way I don't burn the shizness out of my hands. Let me put a place down for it. Wow, that shot's hitting quick, bro. I turn the oven off. That didn't take very much. Yes, I love garlic bread. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so now I think the pasta should be ready. Give it another stir real quick. Let it go for another 30 seconds and we will go from there. Don't put the bread so close to the camera. I'll find a way to eat it from here. It looks so good. Thank you so much, Solomon. I appreciate that. I really do. It's a good compliment. It's crispy on the edges and should be nice and fluffy on the inside, which is what I typically like in a good garlic bread. Let me turn off the oven light too. Try another little piece of the pasta. There we go. Super close. Super close. Homemade pasta has a totally different texture to it, which I like. It's got a flavor to it too. You good? Yeah. It's always in a good way. Just another minute or so, and we will keep rolling. I need to stop eating the pancetta though. I can look at it, but I can't touch it. Do you remember seeing how much I cooked? The original package, that's all it cooked down to. Crazy. Shrinkage. You good? That's a good emote. It's one of my stream froze one time. I think Pokeday passed out. Good sleep, Pokeday. Appreciate you for being here.
Screw it, I'll have a piece of bread.
What? You said, oh, screw it, I'll eat bread?
It smells so good.
It's gonna be good. Because I made it. I'm just kidding. That's...
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. I'm really excited for trying time today. I can't wait to try it all together because the homemade pasta really does absorb the flavor of the sauce more than a boxed pasta will. So look at that. I know you probably can't really see it, but look at it. Yas. Ooh, let me not touch the shot glasses with the hot ass pot. All right, there we go. Let that drain out for a minute. Hot and steamy in here. I'm gonna do equal portions. This is a decent amount, not too much, not too little. Pretty proud of that. It looked like a lot earlier. So let me grab some tongs. I'm gonna make it look super nice and super cute on the plate. Why did I put the cutting board in the dishwasher? Well, it's too late now. Whew, goodness, steamy glasses. My sister wants a little bit less of a big portion, so let's add that on here. Yum, 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 yum. I love fresh pasta. Me too. The noodles are really long too. I like longer noodles because you can slurp them. Isn't that part of the fun of eating it? You can totally toss these in the sauce right away if you want. But since I'm presenting it, I want it to look a little nicer. There we go. Let's
So
bring over the
good
sauce.
and tasty.
Y'all hungry, huh?
A bit hungry.
Oh wow, this looks so good, guys. Let me aim it down. Look at the pasta, not me. This looks so good. How saucy do you want it? Saucy? Yeah, I know. Let me cut up some garlic bread real quick. Jeez Louise. I don't want to mess up the pan, so I'm gonna be very careful here. Actually, I'm gonna give me the pretty piece since I'm presenting it. Give them a kind of pretty piece or two. Ooh, making me want a midnight snack. Heck yeah. Give them two good pieces, and then I'll cut another good piece off of this last loaf. All right, here y'all go.
Oh my god,
I'll get y'all some forks, and then we'll do picture time.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So good and tasty.
Thanks, whoever did that. Welcome in, Fargos. How are you? Good to see you in here. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I'm full AF, but making me hungry. Heck yes. All right. So now it's trying time. Actually, no, it's picture time, then it's trying time. Did you want any cheese, actually? I forgot to put cheese on. Put a little bit of shredded Italian blend cheese on it. Okay, take a bite. I will in just a second. Just a second. Good? Okay, let's get the ring light. Let me bring over my camera or my phone. Let's take some pictures here. It's 3 a.m. here. I'm from France. Sorry for my poor English chat. No problem. Thank you so much for coming in at 3 a.m. I appreciate you so much for coming in. That's late. I would be asleep. So glad I caught you. Looks good. Catch you later. Thank you so much, Crazy MCR Angel. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I hope you have a great night's sleep and have a good night rest.
That's the perfect amount of spice.
That's what I was thinking too. Well, let me clean up this plate a little bit. Got a little bit of smeary here. Thank you. Enjoy your food. Thank you so much. It's probably past dinner time here. Yeah, it's 8:54 here. Little mom brought out the Gordon Ramsay. Uh-oh. All right, so let's take a few more pictures here. No, let's do this. I want the pasta to shine, not the bread. Like to get all the angles and take like 20,000 pictures. That way I have something to choose from. All right, let's try this. Thank you so much. Do you like the fresh pasta? Yeah. Does it make a difference? Oh, I forgot the pancetta. All right, I gotta take like 20 more pictures. I'm sorry. I'm a failure. Well, come get it, All right, redo. Sorry, I like to lock on to different points too. All right, now we're gonna try it. This is real life now. We're going for it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's take that basil off. Set it to the side. Basil, excuse me. Oh, look at my face. All right, here we go. We're doing it. We're twirling the noodle with the sauce and some pancetta and some cheese. And here we go. Cheers to y'all. Here's your bite. Enjoy. Look at that.
So good and tasty.
I like it. Be careful with the pancetta. It's a little crispy. Might break your teeth. We try the garlic bread. That pasta is really good. Garlic bread, super good. Yes, I approve of this. This is really good. I took some learning from this too, so that's good. So then when I make pasta for you, it'll be even better. But this is really good. I am not mad whatsoever. Pasta has a good bite to it. It's al dente. It's absorbing all of the sauce. I'll let it sit for a minute. That tomato was really good. All right, so I guess at this point we can get ready and close it out. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all the love that you shared with me today. But it is time. We went for over 3 hours today. That's a new record. It's been a while since I've done that. So let's figure out who we want to raid here. Thanks for streaming. It was great to be here. Thank you so much for coming in, Solomon. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see who's on. It's Friday night, so there's got to be quite a few people on. Oh, wow, there are a lot of people on. There are a lot of people on. Okay, let's see here. Somebody else is doing homemade pasta. I think we're going to raid them. We're going to keep the pasta train going. See y'all. I was impressed by your dish. Thank you so much, Fargas. I appreciate that. That's a big compliment. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your stay and hope you come back. But time to go. Good night, Lurking Mom of 3. Let's see what else is cooking real quick. Yes, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think we're going to raid the person that's doing homemade pasta as well. Keep the train going here. Why did I just close Stream Elements? I mean, I'm crazy. Alright, so I'll get ready with your emotes. I need to set up for that. So that way I can just click raid and then it's good to go. Alright, so A Date Night In is who we are raiding. It took me a second to figure out the name, but they are making homemade pasta as well. So get ready to share the love. I appreciate you all so much for coming in. It is time for me to stop the stream and get a good night's sleep tonight. Back to work tomorrow. I'm off Monday and Tuesday, so stay tuned on what I'm making on those days. But I am super pumped. I can't wait to hang out again. And yeah, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for the hype train again. And see you again soon. See you later.